understand there's this feeling that comes with the fact that you are a woman, you got married, you got wedded, and you are supposed to be bringing forth children, but is not forthcoming. And I notice that a lot of us tend to be blaming themselves for what they don't even know about. A lot of us tend to be blaming themselves for what they didn't even do wrong. You understand? So if there is anything you should do for yourself in such a time as that, it's important that you don't blame yourself. You don't question yourself. Oh God, am I the worst? No, all those things, you tend to blame yourself, you tend to reason over things that are not even in existence. You tend to think, hey, maybe it's because of the fact that I treated this child wrong, maybe because of the fact that I did this, maybe because of the fact that I did that. Something must have been the reason why I have not been able to conceive. You tend to be blaming yourself, even when the fault is not yours. Look, that you are not able to get a baby at that particular point in time doesn't mean that you're not going to have a child. It took some people 10 years, it took some people 20 years, it took some people a whole lot of years for them to get this. But whatever it is, no matter how many months, no matter how many years, I just want you to stop blaming yourself. Stop seeing yourself as if you are your problem. You are not your problem. You are going through a lot already, and the least you can do is to apportion blame on yourself. Is to think of yourself like you are less of a woman and all that. Try to give yourself that impression that you are a woman, you were created to beget children, you are created to give birth to children, and other women have been doing it, and your own case will not be different. So for the fact that it's not forthcoming doesn't mean that you should keep on blaming yourself. For how long are you going to blame yourself, sis? Like, for how long are you gonna blame yourself? Even when you are not even the problem. Except there's something you are not telling us. Or is there anything that you're not telling us? If there's anything you're not telling us, start speaking up now. It's important that you speak up now. But if there is nothing, and you feel like maybe it's medically or spiritually or whatever way you might feel about it, it's important that you quit blaming yourself. It's important that you quit speaking of yourself like as if you're less of a woman. It's not your fault. It's because God has a purpose. God has a plan, a purpose for your life. And He knows how to bring everything into perfection at the right time. His own timing is far off different from our own timing. He knows the particular time, the particular year, the particular day. He knows the 20th birthday of your baby for you to know what I'm talking about. So blaming yourself will do more than good. Okay? Quit blaming yourself. It's not your fault. At the right time, God will make everything beautiful, because He makes everything beautiful in His own time. It's just a matter of time. Like I said before, it's just a matter of time, God's plan and purpose for your life. So let's just quit that idea of having that impression that it's all your fault. It's because you are a woman. Some people will go to the extent of saying that in my next world I am not going to be a woman. How can I be going through such a thing like this? It's not. I understand that it's not easy, but nothing is easy. If it is easy, it's not worth it. Okay? That is your own. That's God's plan for you. That's what God wanted for you. So don't just blame yourself for what you know nothing about. Do you have something to tell me? If you don't have something to tell me, why blame yourself? Yes. If you don't have anything hidden, then why blame yourself? So come on. Don't blame yourself for nothing. I believe it will come. It will come. So quit blaming yourself. Quit accusing yourself, and quit saying all sorts of negative things about yourself. You are a woman, you are perfect, you are made for. If possible, get an affirmation. I am a woman, I am fruitful, and I will beget my children, and no death can stop it. It got to the extent that I had an affirmation for myself. Like, I read it every morning, I speak to myself, I look at myself in the mirror and say, Ebere, you are fruitful. You are a mother of children, and you will beget your own children. Next is the normal thing. You have to get busy. Oh my God, in this particular video, I am going to be tagging someone, a very beautiful for me. Each time I try to complain to her that, see, this cycle is gone and I am not seeing anything, nothing is forthcoming. Each time I try to complain to her, say, look, I'm not seeing anything, this cycle is gone and nothing is forthcoming. What should I do next? She said, she will always say, Abby, get busy. This is the right time for you to get busy. This is not the right time for you to complain. Just get busy. And when she said something like get busy, this is what she's talking about. So you should also learn to get busy. This is not the issue of you will wait and wait until your fertile window before you'll be able to do. You understand? Or you will try to wait for so long and maybe this is not the issue of babe, my mission is today, my OV is today, my OV is tomorrow. We have to start doing it now. No, this is my fertile period. We have to start doing it. No, you have to learn to. You have to be busy. You have to get busy with your husband. I'm not talking about going out to do things, and all that. No, what I'm talking about now is that you have to get busy. Like, do things. Do as much as you want. Do as much as you want because you never can tell the one that will work out. Honestly, you have to learn to get busy. Oh, Lady B, God bless you for me. She always tell me to get busy and stop complaining because at the right time, I became a complaining type. I will always ask myself, why is she always telling me to get busy? Why is she always telling me to get busy? For how long am I going to get this busy? You understand? But she will always tell you, get busy, don't worry, that it will come, and how it will come, to be to your own amazement. And I realized that what she said is true. I realized that everything she made mention about is true. The moment I remove, most people will say, remove your mind from it or do this, do that. It's not always easy. I understand it's not always easy to remove your mind from it. But the moment I started getting busy, I stopped counting the fact that this is my fertile window, this is my this, it's time to do it, and all that. It clicked, even without me knowing. None of us even knew when it happened. The only thing that we found out is that the next one didn't show up. You understand? So get busy as much as you can. I am urging you today, if you watch my video, I'm urging you to get busy as much as you can. It doesn't matter. Some people, I don't know, but some people have said a lot of things about maybe doing it when they're on their peak and it worked, but I don't advise that. I didn't try that, so I'm not advising that. It depends on whatever it is that will work for you, but just get busy. This is not the time to keep timetable, like we do it this day, we'll not do it this day and all that. This is not the time to keep timetable. It's a time to do something. Do it as much as you want. Just one can click. Just one is enough to give you what you want. So get busy as much as you want.